Welcome, welcome, welcome to the NanoDose podcast. You are joined with your host, Ishivo, me, of course. And of course, the NanoDose podcast is the podcast where real life conversations meet intention. Guys, I have been gone for 6 whole years. I can't believe that time has really flew past so quickly. It is remarkable just to see how much I have aged, how much life has happened, how much I've accomplished, how much, things have been going. And I'm like, okay, wow, 6 years in 2020 when COVID just hit, we said, all right, we're gonna start this thing up, and we did, and it was successful. I promise you, I had some real die-hearted nanodosers. Big up every single nanodosers out there that has been true to the podcast, that has been like actively asking when is the podcast coming back. Like, it's something that I really enjoyed. It's something that I looked forward to on a Sunday. And guess what? We're bringing it back 2026. Guys, I'm so ecstatic. I am so fired up to really continue what I started. But I mean, amidst everything that would have happened over the last couple of years, as I said, we're back, and we're back to stay. We're back with a strategy. We're back with a plan, right? We're back to really give some good conversations, because trust me, during that period, I myself has been listening to so many different podcasts, and I'm like, yo, where is my platform? I know that the content that I have in store for you for 2026, you can't get this nowhere else. I tell you, you cannot get it anywhere else. But enough of the rambling. For this episode, really, I just wanted to remind you of what the NanoDose podcast is. I want to remind you of just topics, that we're going to be talking about, why we're doing this. I want to remind you that in as much as we're caught up living our different lives, it's very important that we take time to really invest in ourselves. And I truly believe that the Downloads podcast will help you navigate it. When I started being in my 20s. Oh, by the way, birthday. Today is my birthday. Please, my big no. Shout me out now one time. Yeah, man. It was very intentional. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be dropping on my birthday because we're gonna be very intentional for 2026. But regardless of that, what I'm saying is, for this podcast, I really wanted to remind people out there why. Why are we doing this? We are now in our 30s. As I said, I started when I was in my 20s. And man, it's crazy how much, again, life has progressed. Now I'm in my 30s. Now there are so many more things to navigate, so many more things to accomplish. Perhaps in your 20s, you were thinking about, all right, finishing college, securing the job. You were thinking about perhaps getting a car, paying off your loans. If you took out any student loan, if you took out any little thing. Now in your 30s, it's like your perspective is completely different. You're now looking at marriage. You're now looking at securing the home. You're now looking at the children, taking care of your family. You're now thinking about escalating the corporate ladder. You're now thinking about getting your master's, or perhaps you completed that in your 20s, or getting the PhD, furthering your education, widening out your hands into something else. You're thinking about so many new things, additional things than you were now thinking about in your 20s. And I now realize that as we get older, 40s, 50s, 60s, well, hopefully 50s and 60s is settled down a little bit because we are now, we have built. But as we're really getting older, especially in the next 20 years, if you just turned 30 and we're escalating and we're going up in age for the next 20 years, guys, this is grinding season. This is focus season. This is a season where we have to really put our mind to completing tasks, get it done. You know what I mean? Move forward with in faith, of course, Jesus as our guide, and truly accomplish really or want to accomplish and live the life that we always envisioned when we were a little girl or a little boy. That is why the NanoDose podcast is here. It is here to redirect our thinking, to redirect our train of thoughts, and to keep us focused and navigated on the path to success. Simple as that. Simple as that. Now, people, let me tell the truth. This is not the podcast where you're gonna get gimmicks and games. This is a serious podcast. I mean, I am a fun person, so I promise you, you will never be bored. Hello. But when it comes onto the content we're communicating, or I am communicating, I want to ensure you understand that it is not a gimmicks podcast. It's not a fun games and no guys, we're here to really talk up the things them and really help each other in building life. So topics we're gonna cover so much. We're gonna cover corporate topics because we're I mean, in as much as we're in different fields, I am sure, even if you're an entrepreneur, there are persons you're going to have to speak with and communicate with to establish your business or further push your business forward. There are persons that you're going to have to communicate with in the health field or in the business industry or whatever industry you're in. You're going to have to be working with people. You're going to have to be communicating with people. You're going to have to be sending emails. You're going to have to be making phone calls. You know what I mean? There are things you're going to have to do. And we really want to really delve into the corporate life. I feel like not enough conversations are being had about this topic. We're really going to delve into it on the NanoDose podcast. We're going to talk about navigating your marriage, navigating family, navigating the home. We want to talk about so many topics. I promise you, fitness, health, so many things. This is the podcast for you. I promise. I promise you, you want to tune in. Just a disclaimer, we host or we launch a new episode every single Sunday at around 12 p.m. I believe in the past it was 3, but now we're going to do it at 12, when you're just ready for cook your Sunday dinner. Yeah, man, right at that time. We're going to be launching every single Sunday at 12 p.m. So look out for the episode drop. For now, it will be only on Spotify, only on Apple Podcasts. Do not go on YouTube looking for my podcast. It ain't going to be there. It's not going to be there, guys, unfortunately. And it's just for now, maybe for this season. Next season, we can upgrade ourselves, right? But for this season, we're just going to keep it localized on Spotify, localized on Apple Podcast. All right. So who is Ashiva? Where she come from? What she do? What she know about life? Guys, simply put, I am just a young professional in my 30s. Like you, I'm just trying to figure everything out. Sometimes I feel behind and sometimes I'm comparing myself to say, well, I should have been further in life. Sometimes I'm really hard on myself to say, man, well, go and feel. Like when you look at your counterparts, your colleagues you grew up with, they are doing the thing. They are doing the thing and they're doing it well. And kudos to everybody. I promise you, everybody who knows me, and you guys are doing the thing. Y'all are so inspiring and it helps to keep me level-headed to say, Vashina, you have to do the thing. And not that it's a competition, because life is not a competition. Or maybe it is. It's a friendly competition to really keep you focused. To keep you focused, that's it. It's not to compete as to who can reach the furthest, the fastest. No, that's not what it is. But it's just a friendly competition to keep you level-headed and spearheaded. Guys, At the end of the day, our 30s are some very crucial years in the quality of life we will have for the rest of our life. And here on the NanoDose podcast, I want to ensure that you have the right tools because of the right conversations that we're going to have to navigate your 30s. I cannot wait for you to tune in week after week and get just a little bit of dose of focus, a little bit of dose of motivation, a little bit of dose of clarity, a little dose of living intentional. I can't wait for you to tune in and you get that little dose to keep you for the week until the following week. And remember, every single Sunday at 3 p.m. At the end of the day, guys, the choices that you make now depends on the quality of life you're gonna live. At the end of the day, I want you guys to listen and please support me. I'm a young podcaster, guys, and I really want to grow the podcast. What I'm asking for you to do is engage with the podcast, people. Engage with me. When I put out an episode, there is Spotify. Engage with it. Like the episode if you like it. Comment something. Great episode. This was nice. This was fresh. Something, anything. On Apple Podcast is so crucial for me. I need to get my podcast out there. Get the attention of my 30s and 40s and 20s even year-olds living in this day, and want to get the word out there. So it's very important that you engage with me, like the podcast, you share it with a friend, say, yo, check out this podcast. Yo, you ever hear it? Check this out. Yeah, go through this and I have the perfect episode for you. You know what I mean? Share this podcast with your friend, your neighbor, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your cousin. Anybody, somebody needs to hear it. It's such a great privilege serving you, and I am super thrilled to be your host of the NanoDose podcast week after week. Guys, I'm signing out until Sunday. Remember, we're dropping an episode on Sunday, but until then, I'm signing out. Guys, you have been NanoDose.